Hi and welcome to Reseller News. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is October 27, 2020. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who have recently subscribed to my channel. It's greatly appreciated. Hope you like the content and get back for more. For those of you who are new hitting my channel for the first time, I like to talk about online reselling. The purpose and the premise behind this YouTube channel is to keep you, potential eBay sellers, or if you are an eBay seller, in the loop as to what's going on in the e-commerce world. I have some windows opened up, and I want to share these websites with you guys out there. And I just also want to let you know, just to put it out there ahead of time, I do not read everything verbatim. I will give you the URLs to where I got the information from, and the rest is up to you to pick up where I left off. I also encourage people to go directly to the websites for the simple reason is they have active hyperlinks, and in order to read those active hyperlinks, you need to go directly to the websites. I do not have any affiliate links whatsoever. So by me telling you to go there and you go there, I am not getting any kickbacks whatsoever. So I just want to let you guys know ahead of time. So without further ado, I know you're busy, I'm busy. Let's get right to the news, and hopefully we can keep this short and sweet. It's coming up. Stick around. Okay, our first story is going to be from wsaw.com. So it's www.wsaw.com. And it goes on to say two people out of hundreds in eBay and Amazon scams. Now, for those who follow me, I talked about scams in my other videos. Whenever a scam alert comes up, I will share it with you guys to put, just to keep you in the loop as to what's going on. And hopefully, none of you will fall into these situations where you're going to be scammed from somebody. So the whole premise behind this YouTube channel, as I said in my other videos, is to keep you informed, is to help you guys out, and hopefully, you will be aware of what's going on out there when it comes to these issues that arise every now and then. So when they do come up, rest assured, I will be putting them out there. Okay. This story, and I'd like to throw the dates out just to keep you guys informed, that it's current information. It's not something that happened 10 years ago, 5 years ago. I always like to throw the dates out. Story came out October 26, 2020. It goes on to say Merrill, Wisconsin, I believe. The Lincoln County Sheriff's Department says two people are out of $100s as a result of two separate scams. It goes on to say here, let me just move it over here. Investigators state that the first victim was found what he thought was a John Deere Gator for sale on eBay, and began corresponding with the seller, who told the victim she was in Wyoming. The on the UTV, okay, which normally sells for $7,000, was offered for $2,000, as the seller explained. She wanted to sell the Gator before being deployed. Now look, I talked about this before in my other videos, and I'm not saying this is, it's not true, okay? Things like this do happen, but I've seen these stories before, and every time somebody's selling an item like that and you saying they're being deployed, I always, it makes me think, I've heard this too many times. I'm not saying in all cases this is, this could happen, this is not true. It may be. People who are in the military do get deployed to different places and so on and so forth. But what I want to just bring out to your attention, I did stories like this more than once. I mean, a few times I've done this in my other videos about scams. And people have to be careful, okay? And that's why I'm sharing this with you guys, all right? Without getting too much into it, I'm not going to read the whole thing. I don't know if they got a video over here. They probably do. You could check that out. I'm not going to play it because I don't want this video to be too long. So let's read a little more into this here. It says the man was instructed to send the payment by gift cards. That's another telltale sign that something's not right. And I said it before, and I'll say it again. Whenever you hear somebody saying you could pay me with gift cards, run away from it, folks. Back out of it, exit out of it, because chances are that's not a good thing. It's not right. Okay, I would never do business like that. I'm a seller, and I would never ever, in all the years I've been on eBay, would ever ask a buyer to send me gift cards. So when you hear that there, let the little red light go off there and say, hey, this doesn't sound right. Okay, Be aware. It's here. I'm not making this stuff up. That's why I give you guys the URLs. These stories are coming out from somebody else, other sources, not just me. All right. I'm just sharing information with you guys to keep you aware of what's going on. All right. Let me recap. So it says the man was instructed to send the payment by gift cards in $500 increments. The victim was able to contact eBay, and they were able to refund $300 of the funds before it was collected. The man lost $1,700. The second victim received a phone call saying someone had placed an order using her information on Amazon. The caller offered to track down the order in an attempt to find the thief, but instead, the woman provided them with a $500 gift card. The woman went to the box and instructed. Let me make sure I'm reading this over here because sometimes, box store, and put a $500 gift card and called the scammer back with the numbers. The scammers told her the gift cards were defective and instructed her to go to another store for another $500 gift card, which she did. When the woman realized she was the victim of the scam, she had incurred the loss of $1,000. The Department of Agriculture and Trade and Consumer Protection several educational resources to protect Wisconsinites. That's what was told here. Let's see what else here. I just want to see. I guess that's the end of it, right? Oh, that's how it ends? Okay. Sorry about that, folks. I'm just reading what's going on here. All right. So that's basically it. You could, if you come to this YouTube, if you come to this website, you could listen to the story here, okay? I believe this here might have the story on there, right? I think. I can't switch. I didn't play it yet, all right? But check it out. Keep this in mind, though, folks, okay? Whenever you hear about scams and stuff like that, when they come out to me, I will share them with you guys, okay? The things you got to be careful with is, like I said, I'm not saying it's not true that people are being deployed and so on and so forth, but it seems to me I've read a couple stories like that, and it was always the same format. Okay, so please, please, please be careful when it comes to things of that nature. Okay, please don't be taken. Okay, it's right here in black and white. I didn't write the story. I'm just sharing the information with you. Okay, all right. I'm going to back out of here. I don't have many windows open up, so let's keep going. Okay, this story here. Let me give you the URL. It's from kmov.com. This story came out October 26, 2020. Missouri man's package at standstill, collecting dust at the USPS facility due to the Postal Service delays. Now, I talked about this topic once before, and there's going to be another one, I think, coming up. What's going to be on Tame Bay. This is going to be a problem in some cases near the holidays. And the only thing I'm saying, I'm hoping that I'm sure a lot of buyers out there, potential buyers, whatever, or eBay buyers out there who buy or purchase off of eBay will take this into consideration. If it's going to be coming for Christmas time, I know what I'm about to say probably sounds crazy to you people, but I would purchase these things 2 weeks in advance. Okay? Seriously. Or maybe even maybe a month in advance. Okay? Seriously, it sounds crazy, but with this going on, I've done videos like this before. With this, ever since the COVID thing came into place. All right, this year is due to Postal Service delays, but it's most likely it's related to the COVID situation that's going on. Okay, I would definitely, seriously, if you're a potential buyer, you're going to buy something off of eBay, I would do it a month in advance. It's up to you. I'm just throwing it out there. Let's read a little into this here, folks. Okay. It goes on to say here, Hazelwood, MO, whatever. Was that Missouri? I guess, yeah, Missouri. Okay. I always get those things confused sometimes. A Washington, Missouri man says he's been waiting for weeks for items to be sent to be delivered. News 4 found the packages collecting dust in the United States Postal Service facility in Hazelwood. With so many people voting by mail, there's plenty of people with anxiety about their ballots getting lost in the mix. And that's another nightmare. This time of the year, election year, is going to be bizarro world. It really is. And I could see things like that happen. I just want to share a really quick thing, really quick with you guys. About maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, I had placed an order on the United States Postal Service website for supplies. Maybe 3 different size boxes, padded envelopes. And when you're getting ready to check out, and it's for free, some stuff you pay for, these things are for free. When I'm getting ready to check out, it gives you a little message saying your items may be delayed by 4 to 5 business days. I'm like, all right, it's no problem. That was about 3 weeks ago. It was either 2, no, it had to be 3 weeks now. I think we're going to the 3rd week. Crazy. And that's from the Postal Service. Now, it was confirmed, they had the order there, and for some apparent reason, I didn't get them yet, okay? Thank God I don't need them. If I need them that bad, I could always go to Walmart and pick up some boxes and bubble wrap and, padded envelopes. But this thing I'm getting across is that's from the supplies, that's from the United States Postal Service, the free supplies. Now, unless everybody's ordering them and they're running out, so I'm going to call them up tomorrow and find out, hey, where's my order, But just that, I'm just sharing that with you guys, okay? So it is what it is. Okay, so it goes on to say here, with so many people, just recapping again, with so many people voting by mail, there's plenty of people with the anxiety about their ballots getting lost in the mix. Louis Calzada, right, Calzada, whatever, says his delivery is at a standstill regarding packages he sent through the USPS. What's the snag? Is it the COVID issue, said Calzada? It goes on to say he's a vintage record dealer selling them through eBay for the last 20 years out of a Washington, Missouri home. I probably sold 5,000, he said. He says during that time, he's really had any issues with shipping until now. Okay? And then it goes on to say, he says during this time that he realized that really had any issue with the shipping until now. I've experienced some theft in the past, but never delays where it would take 2 weeks to get downtown from Washington, Missouri. That was never, okay, according to Sam Calza said. He goes on to say he sent news for 3 tracking numbers for package that should be headed out of state, instead going to those destinations. USPS tracking system shows they've been sitting in the Hazelwood Regional Distribution Center since September. That is crazy. See, that's another reason why I like doing the Reseller News. These are things that people bring out to my attention, and now I'm bringing it out to your attention. Who would expect something like this here, right? I mean, I know delays, but like this, that's crazy. So it goes on to say here, it says if eBay decides that it goes on here to say if eBay decides it's taken too long, the buyer gets 100% refund, he said. Calzada says he's already had to pay one customer back for a package that is still sitting in the facility. Well, you know what? I'd be calling up the Postal Service and said, hey, what's the deal here? Could you do a check on my packages? Or, what's going on here? If you have them, could you please send them out? I've been waiting for weeks to get people have been waiting weeks to get these things. And then it goes on to say here, not reading too much. There's not really much more to read, so I'll just read this here really quick. It says, and if the other 2 don't get delivered soon, he'll have to refund those purchases as well. News 4 reached out to the U.S. Postal Service. A representative said that they're looking into this issue. The USPS has reported delays on the Postal Service across the nation because of the pandemic. Of course, I know that was going to happen. They reported that 27% of the track mail was considered late. So I've been sending stuff out to people. So far, knock on wood, I haven't had anybody complain and say, hey, where's my delivery? But in other parts of the states, things like this happen. All right? Just sharing that information with you guys. Keep it in mind. Here's another story. Now, this one here is from Tame Bay. And let's see what this story is all about. This story came out October 26, 2020. Let me give you URL. It's www.tamebay.com. It goes on to say here the title is Christmas with COVID. What's going on? Yes, what's going to happen with delivery over peak 2020. And it goes on to say it's day 1 that the early Amazon Black Friday deals today signaling the official start of the holiday selling season. But is it safe to say that this year it will be unlike any other new plans to deliver over the peak for more crucial than ever? The coronavirus pandemic has led to an unprecedented e-commerce growth, with the consumers now buying more online than ever. This volume uplift looks set to continue, with the UK online spending expected to reach 73.4, I guess that's billion, by the end of 2020, and then it goes on plus 18.1, whatever, post-COVID. And it's estimated the Black Friday will be 14% bigger than last. Okay, these are the big figures, especially when the retailers and carriers have been managing peak level volumes throughout the year already. So we could be seeing a peak on top of peak. Okay. I'm not going to read too much into this here. You guys can. Like I said again, I don't want to get too much to expand on it. That's why I gave you the URL. Again, I just told you what I feel, what I would do if I was a buyer, if I was going to buy something. I know it sounds crazy. I would buy a month in advance just to play it on the safe side. You never know, you know. But we're going to see what happens with this here. Like I said, I mean, if people buy from me, you know, I hope they buy early so I could ship early. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do my due diligence to get this stuff out. If anybody buys from me, you know, if it's especially for the holidays, you know, or birthday or whatever, you know, it depends. Like I said, I'm a small volume seller, but for the most part, I want to make sure that the customer, you know, is very, you know, has got the satisfactory delivery. You know what I'm saying? So I'll do my best to get it out. You know what I'm saying? But if the person shops a week before the holiday, or maybe 2 weeks before, and it gets there late, you know, hey, what can I tell you? You know, I offer 1 day shipping, so you know. Anyway, let's move to the next window. I already gave you URL, and I got just 2 windows over here. Is this the same thing here? I think, wait a minute, let me just see something here. Hold on. Okay, I want to make sure I didn't put it because I see the surprising thing. Okay, this story here came out, I'm sorry, excuse me. This is from Money Talks News. Okay, so it's www.msn.com. This story came out 12 hours ago. Okay, all right. So it goes over here, 8 surprising household items that you can sell for fast cash. All right, I like to throw these stories out there every now and then just to, you know, keep it fresh. As a longtime collector and reseller, I'm constantly on the lookout for sleeper items, common household goods that are uncommon, bring uncommon prices in a resale market. And it goes on to say here, while other pickers are busy trying to find that one big score, I like to focus on the humble objects that have been have a quiet but fanatical fan base. Okay. Take a look around your home. That's why I tell people whenever you're getting started with eBay, if you know what to buy, you know, if you know what to sell or source, look at the things at home. If you're new to eBay or you think about selling on eBay, that's why I always tell people start with the things at home first before you start going out sourcing at thrift stores, yard sales, whatever, just to get the feel of it. You know what I'm saying? So let's just recap that again. It says take a look around your home. Your home and is every drawer turning into a junk drawer? Does your guest room look like a publicity shot for storage wars? Why not declutter and make a few extra bucks in the process? Though eBay is my personal go-to site for online selling, Etsy works just as well. It is not exclusively for the handcrafted goods anymore. For larger pieces that would be difficult to ship, consider Facebook Marketplace. I've done that in the past. I did use Facebook Marketplace, and I did sell a couple items. And I had people come pick them up, like to my house and stuff like that. Although some people beg to differ, they don't really like the idea of people coming to the house. I did a video on that once before. I'm not going to expand too much on the topic, but maybe next time I do a video, I will talk about that there. You know, but it is what it is. And then it goes on to see following are some of the surprising household items you could sell for fast cash. I'm just going to read the highlights again. I gave you the URL. You can come back and read it. Lamp finials. Okay, finials are often ignored in threaded pieces that secure the lamp shade to the lamp harp. Okay, I wasn't aware of that. I didn't know what a finials was. Swing away can openers. Okay, all right, swing away can openers. And then ice cream spades. Like I said, I'm just reading the highlights, folks. And here's the active hyperlinks I was talking about. Whenever you see things like that, whenever you want to know, in case you don't, if you're not too familiar, whenever you see the arrow turn to a hand, that's an active hyperlink. That's why I try to tell you guys you got to go there. And the reason why I tell you to go to the sites is because you may want to read this here. You may want to read related, my favorite Amazon purchase from 22 years of shopping there. You may want to read this. I'm not going to expand into it because then we'll be here all day talking. So that's why I give you the URL, and that's why I tell you to please go to the site because you may want to read more on that specific topic. Okay. Here's another one: vintage box cutters, glass thermometers. Antique canning jars, vintage Polaroid cameras. I just seen a couple of these the last time I went to the thrift store. I didn't pick them up. I didn't bother picking them up. It was a half-a-day sale too. All right, whatever. It says, all right, vintage Polaroid cameras and film. And number 8, last but not least, is Kirby vacuum cleaners. And I have seen those too, and I just passed them right up. All right. See why? You see why I do this, folks? It's not only to keep me in the loop, but it keeps you guys in the loop as well. You know? Well, there you have it, okay? If you want to read more about it, you want to read a little more into these topics here, please go to the website, okay? All right, and last but not least, this one here is from Yahoo Finance. So let me give you a URL. It would be www.au.finance.yahoo.com. And the store you're looking for is surprising items in your trash pile worth $821. This story came out October 26. And it goes on to say, when was the last time you went through your miscellaneous drawer? You know the one, full of old USB power cords, elastic bands, and playing cards. You know, it's funny they talk about this here. I was just the other day at the storage facility, and I seen a whole bunch of AC power adapters, all different voltage sides, voltage reading, for meters, whatever. USB cords, cables, and stuff like that. I had a whole bunch of stuff like that. And, I was thinking about it the other day, maybe I should just sell it as a bundle. Now, believe it or not, people will buy that stuff. They will. They really will. It might take a little time to get rid of it, but if you get a guy that, let's say, for example, I got a lot of USB cords, right? AC power adapters for, the HP printers and stuff like that. If you get a guy that has a repair shop that's a printer, a guy that does, repairs on printers and stuff like that, they may be looking for that. Or maybe somebody like myself, I had to get an AC adapter for my Sony camera. One I had broke, okay? And I was looking high and low for it. And, the camera I had was purchased back in 2002, 2003. So needless to say, I couldn't purchase that one off of Sony. I contacted them and said, we don't no longer carry that adapter. I bought it off of eBay. So there's always going to be somebody out there looking for that thing. But if you do have stuff like this here, this hits it right on the head with me. I do have things like that there, and I think reading this, I'm most likely going to put that stuff up. One of these days, you'll probably, if you follow my eBay listings, you'll see it there. I have a whole bunch of AC adapters. I really want to get rid of. I got a whole bag of them. I collect them throughout the years. So let's go over here. It says over here now. This deals with Australians, by the way. I don't know if you knew when I told you the URL. It's AU dot, which is Australia. Again, I just want to throw it out there because, it doesn't matter if it's being sold in Australia or whatever. It's, it's sold over here in the States as well. Yeah, so let me just recap it again. Okay, let's go back to it. It says, when was the last time you went through your miscellaneous drawer? The one full of old USBs, power cords, elastic bands, and playing cards. I think I have playing cards too, believe it or not. Chances, if you are like thousands of other Australians, you have an old mobile phone handset. I am selling a handset. It's on eBay right now. Yeah, so you guys could check it out if you want. Hidden in one of those drawers. Well, not that tight though. This isn't hidden. This is the whole set. One of those handsets. Yeah, one of these drawers. But unlike the elastic bands, this device can net you serious cash. And then it goes on to say, new insights from eBay reveal Australians are sitting on more than 7.8 billion worth of mobile phones, with 11 handsets sold every hour on the marketplace. Interesting. Now, mind you, if I sound surprised, it's because I didn't get a chance to read this here. I just pick these things out of random, and I try to put stuff out there that may be helpful to you. Let's say just a little insight as to what's selling out there. I didn't know about that there. Okay, I didn't know about that there. If I did a video on this, I don't recall. I might have done one about this here before. Maybe it was done like this here once before, but I don't remember about the Australians. It does sound familiar, but who's to say? I mean, I do so many of these videos, I forget it for the times. It says over here, Australians have sold 76,626 pre-loved handsets in 2020 so far, with mobile phones eBay's best-selling tech items. Interesting. They're also the fastest-selling category, pre-owned items, making up nearly a third of all mobile sales on the site. With Christmas rapidly approaching, which it is, there is no better time to clear out your unused tech drawer and treat yourself to a mobile upgrade. You know, I have the Apple iPhone 5S. I would like to eventually upgrade that, but right now, not in the budget. It says over here, then it goes on to say, or simply sell your old handset to make a bit of extra cash. Ahead of the most expensive time of the year, eBay Australian spokesman Sophie O'Neill, I can say said. Okay, Australians are picking up the most of the cash from the Samsung Note. Keep to heart. Remember that there. Note 10 plus 5G, with those pre-loved handsets going for up to $810 on the platform. Wow. It says Onukul, I don't know if I'm saying the person's name right, I'm sorry, said that eBay has also developed an online tool which allows sellers to gauge their worth of their device. That nothing that could be as much as $386 more on eBay in the case of the Google Pixel 4 handsets. And then it goes on to say which phones you preferred. Well, I love iPhones, so iPhone, Samsung handset, Google Pixel handset. You know what? Let me see what. Let's check this out. Let's see what this online tool is all about, folks. Oh, okay. Oh, I think I did this once before. I've seen this once before. Yeah. How much is your eBay smartphone worth? Yes. Even old, broken, used phones are worth money. Find out how much. Yeah, you know what you would do is you would, let's see if we could do this really quick, okay? Let's see. Let's try Apple. I'm just going to throw something out there just for the heck of it. I don't know. Let's see. X5. Let's see. How many they're going to carry here, though? Okay, I don't see mine. Oh, wait. Isn't mine going to be there? Oh, okay. I got the iPhone 5S. I bought it from eBay. I paid $149 for it. Okay. Capacity. Let's see the capacity. Oh, here it is, right over here. I think it's 16. I know it's not much. I know. And it's the gold model. And the condition, I would say, no, it's not brand new. It's used. I would say the conditions, I would say it's no scratches. Yeah, I'm going to say it's excellent. I didn't get it with headphones. I have headphones. My daughter gave me some Apple headphones. It came with the charger and cable. No original box. No accessories. Okay. And, okay, here we go. And it says here, trending price. Well, this is Australian. I'm just saying now. It's $68. Okay, with the little asterisk there. And it goes over here. Whenever you see those little asterisks, for those that know, you got to look over here really quick and you see where my mouse cursor is. Trending price is based on similar items that recently sold or completed the sale on the actual selling price of the items are not guaranteed. Okay. And then when you hit the continue button, then you got to sign in, of course. All right. So let's sign in here. Okay. Always with these sign-in things. Okay. And it goes via create your listings. Well, this fellow's going to sell it. It pre-fills all the information out. Yeah, it's unlocked and stuff. Okay. So basically, well, that's the funny thing about it. This is like telling you to sell it. I'm not looking to sell mine, but going back to that there, it's telling you to create a listing. But this area, well, it's telling you how much it's worth, which is a good thing. I guess it's trying to let you know, yeah, see, this is what it is. Basically, it's letting you know what your phone is, worth on eBay, which is good to know. Okay, but I'm not going to sell mine. I mean, I need it right now. But it's good to know if you guys plan on selling iPhones. There are people selling iPhones, and they're doing pretty well with them. However, I can't get my hands on them. I don't know where they're getting them from. I don't know if their deal is or they're buying them, from, I don't know. I honestly, I don't know where they're getting these phones from, but I know there's people out there selling these. There's a guy that sells pre-owned phones like that, it's iPhones, different brands and stuff. I don't know where they get them from and stuff like that. I don't know if they're buying them wholesale or whatever they're getting them from, but whatever. There may be dealers that's selling and stuff, and they're doing pretty good with them, I have to honestly say. All right, I'm going to back out of here, okay? So stick with me, and we're going to close out this video. Well, that concludes this video. I hope you found the information helpful, and if you did, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, and if you want to be updated to when I post any videos, please hit that bell notification icon. My name is Rich Pasini. You're watching Reseller News for October 27th. 2020. I'm wishing you guys all the best in sales. Until next time, bye-bye for now.